there's this one thing that is very tricky, though it seems normal and natural, but medical tests can really put you down. And not just the first medical test or the second. The bigger medical test is the real deal. Do you know you can undergo all these processes of traveling to Gulf countries, and just when you are one step away from accomplishing your goal, you can mess things up? And you will ask, how would I mess things up if I've done everything right? I have applied for passports, good conduct, visa. Myself, I had several health issues, not so tragic, but they were somehow threatening to that medical test. I wondered, how will I really go through this successfully? I had problems like ulcers, I had severe headaches, I had toothaches, but I said, dear Lord, because you've taken me through all this process, now my faith has even increased more. I'm going to leave everything in your hands. And God, the work that you started in me, you will bring it to an accomplishment. So I prayed. I kept on praying. Even before I started the medical test, the smaller ones, I kept on praying for the bigger medical test because I knew what it entailed. So on reaching that day, I had been appointed to visit City Hospital in Nairobi. I told God, God, if you can't go before me, then everything will just fall apart. Things will fall apart. But when you go before me and these things that are the apparatus being used to test my body, then my body will be okay. And that's how I entered City Hospital in Nairobi with so much courage and trusting God that everything would be okay. So I was tested from height, from weight, from everything, my chest, ulcers, TB, everything. Among all these tests, there was a test that was very tricky, and the craziest process of doing that test would really send someone in a corner and just be shivering and praying to God, because the process really seemed like it's gonna bring everything that was hidden in you to light. And that was the test of tuberculosis. Tuberculosis test was really, I don't know, is that the way it's done in all hospitals, or was it just, let me not talk about that, I'm not a medical doctor anyway, but they did what they learned maybe in school. But that was the craziest. Tell me how you've never been in a hospital sick of anything serious, but now because of just tests that are required to clear up your processes and documents for you to travel, not that you are sick anywhere, just for traveling, you are told to remove not everything, but you are told to remove the clothes that can be removed, and privacy was considered anyway to a certain degree. But just that act of you are being told remove your this and that, then go into this machine, then do this and that. Oh God, it was overwhelming to some people, but I won't lie. For me, I knew that God was there for me. No matter how the process seemed crazy, I was there for it. As long as I am doing the right thing, and God has ordained that process, I was in for it. And the shocking thing again was that when I arrived in this country, after some time, I had to undergo the same process again of testing the same TB. I don't know why they really focus on that. Because even here, I had to do the same process and remove whatever could be removed and remain with whatever could remain for privacy purposes, and enter a machine or then computers or something. My friend, I'm telling you these tests. But anyway, we thank God we didn't do anything wrong or embarrassing, and God did not fail us at all. So after our medical tests, after mine was a success, and also there are things that happen. Medical tests can fail. If you maybe have never had a problem health-wise, but that medical test comes out that you have a problem, you have to redo it. And redoing it means you have to reuse money, and it's not just a little amount of money. No. After the results had come, I had a reason to smile, and I had a reason to tell God, God, it's true. Whatever you start in the life of a believer, you bring it to an accomplishment. And there is always light at the end of the tunnel. That's why I want to tell you, despite your weaknesses, your brokenness, if you put your faith in God, God can really do away and erase all those weaknesses that you have, and your journey will be cleared, and all you see is the light of God ahead. Just trust God and ensure always your faith is bigger than your fears. Good. Bye.